Steve Jobs is one of the most successful entrepreneurs that has ever lived on this planet. He created a phenomenal line of products with the MacBook, the iPod, the iPhone. I mean, these are products that everyone, or almost everyone, has in their pocket, right? His goal was to get an iPod in every single person's hands, every single person's pocket, and have music on the go anytime you want. And he made it a reality, right? Through his sheer volition and his audacity, he went on stage and freaking transformed people's minds to his beliefs. He converted these people into believers in his product. Even if nowadays not everyone uses an Apple product, most people can respect Steve Jobs' vision. And of course, you have to also chalk it up to Steve Wozniak as well as partner, because he came up with a lot of the ideas and helped with a lot of the information. Also, there's a lot of debate with this. I'm not going to get into that. But Steve Jobs has an immaculate attention to detail. But that's not the reason he was so successful. It definitely helps that his products are very sleek. They're really great when you hold them in your hand. They feel they're comfortable and they give you a great user experience, right? That's why everyone really loves Apple, is the emotional connection and experience every person, every individual has with the products. But that's not the reason Steve Jobs was successful. He actually had a mental framework he utilized all of the time that he created himself, and he used to basically create anything he wanted in his life and convert every single person who he shared his ideas with into a believer, almost every person, right? This is called his reality distortion field. He had a ability to basically distort his reality. Now, this is all mental. It's a mental framework, right? And I want you to think about how you can apply this to your life and your business, and how you interact with the world and share your ideas and prevent other people from really affecting you with their words and their criticism, right? He had a reality distortion field. He created his own reality in his mind, and no one could warp that reality. No one could affect that force field he created inside his mind of his own beliefs and his own passionate, just freaking, he had so much belief and conviction in what he had to offer, and no one could sway that because of his reality distortion field. His own reality was in his control. It was his reality. This is your reality. You're in control of your own reality that you create in your mind. Right? This doesn't mean be an egotistical asshole and like shove your ideas down people's throats because it's the best thing ever and you believe in it so much. But it does mean that no matter what you want in your life, you can have it. You can absolutely have it with enough conviction and action taking. But don't let anyone sway you. Don't let anyone dissuade you from what you actually want to achieve and accomplish. Create your own reality and distort what reality you have around you right now. You may be in a job you don't like. You may be around people, and you can't control this necessarily, that will actually not really help you and serve your mission, but maybe just because of where you are in your life right now, you have to be around certain types of people. And that affects you, right? It affects you mentally. You know, we have mirror neurons in our brain. These mirror neurons are your brain cells, by the way, in case you didn't know. Most people do, but in case you didn't know. So your neurons pick up, these mirror neurons, they actually pick up what's going on around you, and they mirror it back to your brain. And it's why if you're hanging around a group of smokers and people that are drinking all the time, you're eventually going to be someone like that. You're eventually going to have these kind of poor habits just because of your environment. Your environment is very, very, very powerful. But you could say, hey, all this is going on around me, but I know my mission. I know what I'm here for. I am going to distort my reality and make it what I want it to be and keep my mental focus in the reality that I craft in my mind, and no one will be able to shake that reality. I am totally dead set on keeping that exactly as I want it to be. And all you got to do is just keep taking action. Keep that reality you want in your mind, keep taking action. You'll eventually make that reality in your mind, just like Napoleon Hill says, what you can conceive and believe, you can achieve. And you just got to keep taking action. Keep your reality in your mind. Don't let anyone take away what your vision is, what your focus is, right? Make that reality yours and yours only, just like Steve Jobs. He made sure that no matter what was going on around him, his vision for Apple would come to fruition, and that he would make everything he wanted in his mind a reality. And he would put the products out there in the world that would change how people interacted with their devices and use technology and to communicate and connect with people forever. So I hope this concept, it's a very easy, simple concept, but if you really think about it, how many of us are taken off our path and our mission and vision by what other people say, or just our own self-doubt, right? So I want you to lock onto your own reality and create that and use that reality distortion field, right? It's all mental, it's a mental framework to focus on what you want and just keep taking action. All right, bye.